Thursday, educators and educational systems. Like our religious, governmental, and media institutions, our educational system is broken. We are teaching our children from a very early age to conform to society's expectations, to be cogs in an industrial age society, to not stand out. While some schools are taking a more progressive approach to education by including individual learning modalities or meditation into the curriculum, the vast majority of the schools our children attend are operating on an outdated, outcome-based model, with standardized tests that measure little more than a pupil's ability to memorize and repeat by rote. Children who require more physical movement are drugged to make them more compliant with the norm, and everything is geared toward the average. We are not teaching them how to excel, to follow the impulses of their own natural curiosity, to think for themselves, to be lifelong learners, to express their passions in creative ways, or to be balanced and well-rounded adults. We need to awaken to the fact that we are all educators. Our children's earliest and most important educational experience occurs in their homes, and their most influential teachers are their parents and caregivers. Our society has made it nearly impossible to survive without two-income families, meaning that both parents work full-time jobs and sometimes two, when both parents are still present in the home. When they return from their work, tired and stressed, parents just want to decompress from their day. They need some quiet time. Are we teaching our children that they are important and loved when we ask them to be quiet while we watch the 24-hour news cycle? Are we listening to their concerns or teaching them how to be concerned and loving parents? Do we teach them that their spiritual lives and physical lives are one and the same, or are we teaching them that they are separate? Their spiritual lives practiced for an hour or two on Sunday morning, with the remainder of the week devoted to advancing in the competitive environment of school, sports, and social life. How do we reconcile the imbalances and bridge the gap between the competition they encounter in their physical lives and their spiritual lives? Our children are much more influenced by our example than by our words. When we judge others because they don't measure up to our standards of behavior, our children learn to judge others. When we employ name-calling when out in traffic, our children learn to belittle others based on disappointed expectations. When children witness or experience emotional, verbal, or physical abuse, they learn to bully their peers and react violently to others. When we practice hatred based on difference of any kind, our children learn to feel superior to their peers based on race, gender, religion, or national affiliation. When we focus all of our energy on making money, getting ahead, acquiring possessions, our children learn to be acquisition-oriented. We need to awaken to a new kind of educational model, one that provides fulfillment for both the teacher and the pupil, one that encourages our young people to explore the wonderful possibilities born when they practice engaging their own natural curiosities and passions, one that provides for individual learning needs and integrates both the spiritual and physical lives of its students, and one that involves parents and teachers in a balanced and shared goal of developing each student's fullest possible potential. Imagine, if you will, our round table filling to almost its fullest capacity with new entrants representing the educational system and parents. Each new entrant is welcomed around the table with respect for his or her unique perspective. No job is more important around this table of equality. There is no hierarchy within this room. Only equality is practiced here within this massive congregation. Each representative is fully aware of his or her place in the goal of service to the greater good of all present. Each is awakened to the fact that each plays an important and equal role in these discussions for all of humanity.